Hello artist, welcome back to the art room. Mrs. Larrabee here. This week we're going to be doing something a little different. We're not painting or drawing or even cutting this week. This week we're going to be acting. We got to watch an interview with Mr. Shaw, who is a drama teacher and has also been in plays and helped produce things before himself. We're going to spend a little time doing some exercises like we might do if we were in one of his drama classes. All right, so the only supply you'll need is yourself. Go ahead and stand up. Find an area around you to be your stage, and we'll get started. This time we're going to do a little warm-up, and we're going to start by pretending that we're different animals. We want the audience that's watching to know what animal we are just by the way we move and the sounds that we make. Okay, so the first one for our warm-up, that means we're just getting ready for it. The first one for our warm-up is going to be a cat. I would like to see how you would move like a cat. If you need to get down on all fours, you can. If you want to show maybe how the cat would clean its whiskers with its paw, you can decide how you want to do it. And then I want you to make a noise that you think a cat might make. Okay, we've done a cat. Stand back up for me. Next, we're going to do a dog. All right, so get back down if you need to. Show me how a dog would move. How is it different than a cat? How would the audience watching know that now we're a dog and not a cat? All right, this time I want you to be a kangaroo. How would a kangaroo move? How could you let the audience know that you're a kangaroo? I don't really know much about the noises that kangaroos make, but you might could hear its feet hitting the ground as it jumped. All right, back to center stage. One more for you. Now I want you to be a unicorn. I don't know what you think a unicorn looks like. I've never seen one before, but I bet by the way that you're moving right now, I can guess what you think. Maybe some of you have chosen to have a unicorn that has wings. Maybe some of you have chosen a unicorn that runs and gallops like a horse. And what noise do you think a unicorn might make? You get to decide. All right, so this time we're going to do a scene. A scene is kind of like a chapter in a book. It tells you part of the story, but not the whole story, but it does show you one complete idea. So for our scene today, we're going to feed our dog. It's okay if you don't really have a dog. I actually don't really have a dog either, but we're going to pretend together that we do have a dog today. So you get to make some decisions about what kind of animal you're going to have. Is he going to be a small dog, like something that you could fit under your arm? Or is he going to be a big dog, like something that could jump up on you and you'd have to pet him way up here? You get to decide what size your dog is. That's going to determine how you do the actions. So this first time as we go through it, we're going to be practicing together. That just means that I'll be speaking to you, I'll be giving you some ideas, I'll be showing you a couple of options, and we'll practice and we'll kind of make some decisions. How big is the dog going to be? How big is the food going to be? What are the different parts we're going to do in the scene? After we've practiced it one time, then we're going to do the whole scene without me saying anything together, and we're going to complete it from beginning to end, okay? It'll make sense. Let's go through it together. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to feed our dog. Let's grab our bowl, and here, grab it. Usually they're on the floor, right? Because the dog has already eaten once, right? So you're going to grab your bowl. If you have a small dog, you're probably grabbing a small bowl. If you have a large dog, you're probably grabbing a pretty big bowl, okay? All right, so now it's your turn. Show me what size your dog is by how big the bowl is. My dog's kind of medium. He's in between. All right, let's set it on our pretend counter over here, and let's get out the dog food. Now, we keep it under the counter, and you're going to grab your dog food, and again, if it's a small dog, you're probably going to grab a little bitty bag like that. If it's a big dog, it's probably going to be kind of heavy, and we're going to set it on the counter like that, okay? All right, so you're going to show us again by how you pick up the bag what size dog you have. Okay, mine was a medium dog, so it's somewhere in between small. Oh, guess what? Your dog has come up to see you because it heard you getting its food ready. So now you're going to pet your dog. Okay, remember, if it's a big dog, you're petting him up here. And if it's a little dog, maybe you want to reach down and pick it up and put it under your arm. Mine's a medium-sized dog, so I'm going to grab my dog. Okay, so everybody's petting their dog. Mine's kind of heavy, but I can still hold him. He's medium. And we're going to go ahead and scoop the food. So let's take a little food out of the bag and put it in the bowl. Oh, our dogs are very excited, aren't they? Let's pick up our bowl and put it back on the floor. And we can set our puppy down. Now he's eating. Okay. All right, so let's think. We have our food and our dog, but we're missing something, aren't we? Dogs need food and, did you say water? Yes. We almost forgot to give them water. Okay, so we need to get that water bowl. Oh, it's not right there. Where is it? Oh, mine's up on a high shelf. You decide where yours is. Is your water bowl somewhere on a small shelf, lower? And let's go over to the sink. Show me how your sink turns on. Do you have a knob like this that turns your sink on, or do you have a lever that you pull up? Okay. Don't forget to turn the water off. That would be bad. All right, we have the water. We'll set it down with the food. Oh, our dogs are so happy. Very nice job. You just acted out a scene about feeding your dog. Okay, we talked through it. Now I want us to do it all together one time. I won't say anything, and we'll just practice our motions, okay? So remember, we're gonna get the bowl, we're gonna get the bag, we're gonna pet our dog, then we're gonna get the water for it, okay? All right, here we go. Let's feed our dog. You just completed the whole scene of feeding your dog. Very nice job. That was really fun to do with you guys. Thanks for playing. And just as Mr. Shaw said, when we get to act, we're pretending. We're getting to play. You can be the superhero in your own movie. You could be the pet owner. You could be the unicorn. If you guys enjoyed this, have fun playing some more this week. Make believe, make up your own scene in your mind. Maybe act out one of your favorite books. See if somebody in your family can guess who you're acting like based on just your emotions and maybe your sounds. I hope you guys had fun with this one. I sure did. Hope you have a great week, and I'll see you back here next time in the art room.